jail for collecting and using rainwater on his own property, sued by the state for theft. Rancher Gary Harrington built 3 large reservoirs on his own land to collect rainwater and snow melt. He claimed the water was primarily for fire protection reserves and for providing water to wildlife. But the state called it theft and prosecuted Gary. A municipal code stipulates that all water within city limits, including precipitation, is part of the public water supply. The city requested the court order the removal of his collection system and impose a fine. Despite Harrington's repeated appeals, arguing, the water fell on my land, I'm not selling it. I'm simply using it on my own property. The court ultimately rejected his claims. Harrington was found guilty on multiple charges, including unlawful appropriation of state water resources. He was sentenced to 30 days in jail and fined over $1,500. The incident sparked intense backlash. Residents said it was simply tyranny. If a person cannot own the rain that falls on their own land, what do they actually own? The Oregon man was convicted.
Shalom, shalom. It's your brother Azaria. We're back with another lesson. So before I get started, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachahak Wadash, to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. I'd like to give double honor. Shalom to the 144,000, to the 1/3, to the hopeful elect. Shalom. We're here with a lesson I'm going to call Oppression over Rainwater. And as you've seen in the video, guy was trying to collect rainwater, which is free for everyone. Well, at least I thought it was. And found out he couldn't collect rainwater because it's against the law, which is crazy to think about, because the Lord is the one that creates rainwater, and he made and he has rain to rain on the whole earth. But yet some kind of way Esau Edom, through his laws, had made it to where it's illegal to collect rainwater because some kind of way they own it. Now, have you heard the woman said the code and statute that she said that the water is for the public, which is, this man is part of the public. Then it turned around and said it's for federal uses, that the rain is for federal usage, which shows you the crisscross wording that Esau loved to use to catch people by the balls, so to speak. It shows you why this man shouldn't be in leadership, because the fact that you can't even collect rainwater for yourself and use it for your own personal usage, it's mind-boggling to me that someone would think that they own the rainwater that Yahweh Ba'ashem Al-Shai allows to rain upon the earth. Which we're going to get into these scriptures. And our first one, Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bears rule, the people mourn. And this shows you, this is the epitome of that scripture, man. Because in a righteous kingdom, we're not going to charge no one for no goddamn rainwater. It's free. The Lord rains the earth himself. He has that decree when the rain should come and when it shouldn't, where it should rain and where it shouldn't. So how can Esau Edom tell anyone that they can or can't collect rainwater when they don't have that power to initiate it? Now the Lord gave them the insight on what they can put into the air to make it rain. But if Yahweh Ba'ashem Al-Shai doesn't want it to rain, guess what? It would not rain, man. No matter what they throw in the air. So how can you say you have ownership of rainwater when it comes from Yahweh Ba'ashem Al-Shai? Only way you can do that if you're the wicked. If you're the wicked of the earth. Or you the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. That you're going to arrest this man for collecting rainwater for him to use for his own personal usage. Whether he was watering flowers or he's drinking it. He's collecting it, man. He's collecting water, but some kind of way Esau Edom has made it illegal through these laws, through these decrees that he loved to pass that no one really knows about. that through wording might sound like it's something else, but it's actually a situation like this. This man wasn't selling the water, as he said. He was just trying to collect it for himself to use for his own personal usage. But Esau Edom, through his laws, had this man arrested, had him to where he can no longer collect rainwater, and probably had to pay all kind of fines, man. Which goes here to this Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and right grievousness which they prescribe. This definitely unrighteous decree to where no one can collect rainwater. And I wouldn't be so, matter of fact, since I'm saying it, let me go check this out. I want to see how many states has this. It got to be more than Oregon, Salakia. How many states have law that prohibit rainwater collection? Let's see. 0 states prohibit the collection of rainwater. It is legal in all 50 states, though some heavily regulate how it is collected. So how in the hell this man was arrested in Oregon for this, and it says no state prohibited, which shows you the, let's see, here's Oregon. Oregon allow harvesting but strictly regulates it to state statute. So how did this happen, man? Which shows you, man, that the wicked are truly in rule when this man has went to jail, being financially impaired through Esau Edom saying, hey, he can't collect rainwater. So it's either Google is wrong or the video is wrong, but that shows you, man, how Esau Edom is. Now, the woman quoted a statute that they had that he couldn't collect rainwater within city limit. But yet this says it doesn't really allow it, just allow how much you can collect. It didn't say how much he can collect. It said he was arrested because he was collecting it. But this shows you them unrighteous decrees, those laws that they love to pass. Matter of fact, let's get that. Isaiah 10:1. To show you that a decree is a law as well. Let's see. Isaiah 10 verse 1. Decree Strong H 2711.
Strong's H 2711. Hakek.
A decree, resolve, a statute, action, or prescribe. An enactment or resolution, a decree, a thought. Let's see. Go into the. Let's see. Let's try this then. Is a decree. Yeah, there we go. Yes, a decree is a function. A decree functions like a law, but it's not created through the litigation progress. So yeah, unrighteous decrees can go into unrighteous laws, what this is. So you're gonna tell a man he can't collect rainwater through an unrighteous decree, through an unrighteous law, which we know is the Lord that send this rain. Which we're going to go here, Matthew 5:45. That ye may be the children of your Father, which is in heaven. For he maketh the sun to rise on evil and on the good, and sendeth rain on the just and on the unjust. See, it's the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua that the sun and the rain fall on the just and the unjust, on the good and the evil. So how can they sit there and want to say they're taking ownership of the rain that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua himself is the one that gives to everyone? We're going to get this in one more translation before I go. Let's go with the AMP. So that you may know, show yourself to be the children of your Father who is in heaven. For he maketh his sun rise on those who are evil and those who are good, and maketh the rain fall on the righteous, those who are morally upright, and the unrighteous, the unrepentant, those who oppose him. See, he make his sun rise and he make his rain fall on both. So I don't understand how Esau Edom can make a law to where he say he had ownership over something he does not even control. But that let you know he's the wicked that the Bible speaks of. And we're going to end it out here in Sirach 39, 26, and 27. The principal things for the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of grapes, and oil and clothing. All these things are to the godly, so the sinners, they turn unto evil. And that's what we seen here, man. Esau Edom, or Esau evil, either way, same thing, has turned things like rain into evil, man, into oppression, to basically force people under his will, under his statutes, because he thinks he owns everything. But very soon, Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah about to prove him wrong. And his whole kingdom is going to come crashing down around him. But that's all I had on that. I hope this little quick lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah. Shalom.